this message is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You could also be a cross-watcher, and this message could be for you. Or if you were drawn to the title of this message, it could be for you because you could have other planets strong in Cancer. Or anyway, so I went ahead and I pulled 2 oracle cards for the overall energy. This is the Archetype and Tarot reading. So we look at the self, the subconscious, the energy, potential energy, and then the future. Oh, and the past. Forgot that. And I will clarify with another tarot deck as we go along. So, if you want to know more of the story, you can always look at your other videos for your moon or rising to get a fuller picture, okay? So, I feel like this is like it just seems like a really important message for you. This is the Alpha of Alcyone, I don't know how to say it, from the White Light Oracle. And I was only going to pull 1 card from this deck, but 2 cards came out. And normally I would only read, there's like a first overall paragraph, but because it seems so important, and I'll get into why it seems so important as we go, but I want to read the whole message to you. So I'm going to start with that card. I will probably end with the last one. So let me go ahead and get started. It says, a positive twist of fate and a windfall of good fortune are destined for you. Brightness and hope will alleviate negativity and give you the strength to find your way through a time of adversity or challenge. Finally, you experience peace, love, and deep connection with your true self and the universe. Good things are on their way to you. Okay? The brightest star in the Pleiades star system, Alcyone, holds the frequency of love, the sacred feminine healing power of compassion, and the grace of mercy. In the midst of ancient Greece, Alcyone was so in love with her husband, Ceyx, that she referred to him as Zeus. He referred to her as the divine wife of Zeus, Hera. Zeus was so irritated by such a grandiosity that when Ceyx was at sea, Zeus struck his ship with a lightning bolt. In her grief, Alcyone threw herself into the sea. Moved by mercy, the gods transformed the lovers into kingfishers. These birds embody the spiritual medicine of abundance, love, prosperity, peace, and happiness, bringing blessings of hope and healing to humanity. The Halcyon days take their name from the goddess turned kingfisher. They are the 7 days on either side of the shortest day of the year, the winter solstice. During this time, there are said to be no storms, only peaceful weather. Legend has it that the god of the wind calms all storms during this period so Alcyone can nest safely. The term now symbolizes a period of luminous grace amidst a challenging time, during which one can rest in tranquility. It is also an omen of more peaceful days of love and prosperity ahead. Alcyone is the goddess of grace and mercy, especially in the face of a heart-wrenching loss. She reassures us that we will find a way through, that there is comfort for us when we need it, even if further work needs to be done before we can be fully released into a new era of happiness. When Alpha of Alcyone makes an appearance, we are near to the deepest, darkest phase of our suffering, and can trust we are already beginning to emerge on the other side. Alpha brainwaves are deep, calming waves. They are what we experience when daydreaming or slipping into a peaceful relaxation or meditation. In the alpha state, imagination and intuition are heightened. As such, these brainwaves are gateways into the subconscious mind. As the bridge between the conscious everyday awareness, deep and deep, altered states, alpha waves, allow us to be awake and functioning, well connected to an inner well of wisdom and support. If we are in stimulation overload, alpha blocking can occur. Learning to consciously switch off and relax by dropping into 8 Hz to 12 Hz range helps us melt away stress and tune into our intuition without becoming too floaty and unfocused. The Oracle of Alpha Alcyone supports us in relaxing and reconnecting to optimism even during tough times. In such a state, we will realize the difficulties will eventually come to an end and we will be provided for. This oracle brings guidance that a new reality of happiness is available to us even now as we steadily make our way to the light of a happy new start. Okay, so let's get into the reading. And I'll show you the last one towards the end, okay? So, the Self. This is the card I got for the Self, the Siren, okay? The first archetype card. And it is clarified with the 5 of Shells reversed. So, the Siren being the Self, what I'm seeing is that there's something almost like, if it hasn't happened yet, like immediately happening, that's going to give you like some type of peace, hope, abundance. It's something that's going to help you get through whatever kind of turbulation you've been in or going to be in, because it's like so great. I want to look at that 5 of Shells again. Give me just a moment, because in the book, because it's different. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was this one thing that this talks about is embracing lessons from the past, because there's a new start, like there's a bright new start that's happening. All right, so the Siren, but basically the Siren is like the temptress, the seducer. It's something that you see and you're really want it. It's the mermaid's tail in this deck, because it's something that like you didn't think existed or didn't think that you could have. And it's like you see this brand new beginning with whatever this is comes in. And I'm showing too, before, then the card in the subconscious is the desert. This is where I feel like you've been. Like you feel like you've almost been like out in the cold, like the 5 of, well, that would be the 5 of Pentacles. But anyway, I feel like you've been like, you felt like you were in a desert. Like trying to find some kind of nourishment, trying to figure some way out of it, something to get you out of where you've been into a better place. Because it's clarified with the 6 of Feathers, which is like the 6 of Swords. And this is in your subconscious, like this is what you've been wanting, is to move out of this desert. Okay? There's a dragonfly, or a firefly and a dragonfly. But anyway, let's clarify what's the 5 of Shells reversed for Cancer. I want to see if I can get any more. What's the 5? Okay, we've got the Queen of Swords that just came out. It could have something to do with air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But I'm seeing this as your energy. This is like you see where you're going now, new direction. Like you've got your hope, your faith, everything back because of something that gave you that. It's like something gave you that clarity. Something came in, and underneath the deck is the Three of Wands, which is like going on a new path. Why is this siren? What's the siren? I want to know what the siren is specifically. I don't like it when they fall on the floor. Well, we've got the Five of Swords reversed, which that's just like no longer having conflict in your head. I'm going to get one more. We had the Nine of Swords is at the bottom, but what's the Queen of Swords? Or what's the siren? What is the siren for Cancer? Does the Cancer have siren for the self? They're clear on something, and why? Like, what is this? The Three of Cups. Three of Cups. That's like, that could be a reunion, but that's like some kind of community support or friendship or joy gathering. Star. The star is on the bottom. That's like you're filled with hope and faith. Sorry, my neck. Hope and faith. Again, there's something giving you some type of hope. Like you can get through anything. That's what I'm seeing, is like after struggling so much, all of a sudden this, whatever this siren is, it's giving you this brand new ability to have this new beginning, new start that you've been looking for. Get out of this desert. What is the desert? Well, the desert and the Six of Feathers. That's what we're going to clarify. That's the desert and the Six of Feathers. Okay. There was like 5 cards that flipped over, but it looks like there was a lot of loss of a lot of things. Okay, so we've got the Judgment reversed. We've got the Seven of Pentacles reversed, the Ten of Pentacles reversed, the Lovers reversed, and the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So, this is like, what I feel like is that like, you feel like you have been trying everything. Like you could have lost family, home, friendships, lovers. Everything you start hasn't brought in any fruits to you. You're feeling like nothing's taking off. Loss of money. Yeah, I'm seeing all of that. But I'm showing that this, and you're just like, you just want to get away from that. And I think that's yeah. Let's go to the past. We're going to look and see what happened in the past that's influencing this reading. And then we'll get into the newer energies, okay? So this makes complete sense because the Destroyer is in the past. And the Destroyer comes in and basically tears your life or what you know of it down. Because you're supposed to be on a certain path, going in a certain direction, doing a certain thing, and the only way to get you to make that drastic of a change is to destroy everything that you know. And what I'm showing is that you persisted with like faith, love, hope, and it still just kept falling down. Like you ended up getting pessimistic. It could also have to do with like there could have been loss to either an earth sign or a water sign. you could have offered love to an earth sign and were rejected, but I see it as so much more than that. It's like, that's just one thing I'm seeing specifically. But what is the Knight of Shells? Okay, so the Knight of Shells, that's the Queen of Wands, so that's the optimistic. I feel like this is how you started out, maybe. Like during this destruction, you're like, this is how I'm going to be. This Queen of Wands like attracts good things, people, situations to her, like because she's optimistic, passionate, and full of love is what I'm getting with that Knight of Shells. Like, I feel like you were trying to offer love honestly to improve the world, and you got met with basically like just rejection and one problem after another, loss after loss. We've got the Fool. Yeah, I'm feeling like you took a leap of faith. And you took a leap of faith, and then there's the Tower here at the bottom. Also, you could have been dealing with an Aries. It could have been an Aries that caused some kind of destruction in your life. Five of Wands. That is reversed. The Four of Wands. What's the Five of Wands reversed? Let me see real quick. Ace of Wands. This is like, even though you kept getting destroyed, it's like you kept going. It's like you would get into this conflict, okay? And then you would somehow find your way out of being conflicted in your mind to reconnect with your higher self, like with Source. It's like you kept going. Perseverance is what I'm seeing. But I'm seeing this destruction just coming down on you hard. Let's get into the energies coming up. Okay, so this is interesting what you got coming in. So above you, like potential energy, you got the One. This is non-duality. The beginning and the end is love. This is realizing that you're both the giver and the receiver. It's called Unus Mundus. And it's clarified with the Emperor reversed. I feel like that the Emperor reversed, you could be dealing with an Aries, like I said, but an Aries that's manipulative. And what I'm seeing is that you have this higher understanding that, or you're going to, okay? This higher understanding that the one who is being manipulative and the one who is manipulated are one. Like the same, like the non-dual nature of them both. And it's like you have this understanding, but then being maybe the one on the receiving end of the manipulation, for instance, it's like you have the ability or the opportunity to put your principle of what you believe into action. So how are you going to act in this situation, respond in this situation, having that understanding and having the situation that you are in happening. Let me see what the Emperor, what is the Emperor reversed? That landed right in my feet. We got the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress at the bottom. So then why is the Emperor reversed? Let me get one more. What is the Emperor reversed, the Nine of Pentacles? Strength, the Ten of Wands. So we've got Strength and the Ten of Wands. I almost feel like it's like you're walking away from being burdened. It's like you don't feel burdened anymore by other people's drama, because it's like you're seeing the drama in a new light. That's what I'm seeing for this potential energy that you like. It's like you have the potential to grab this energy, and it's funny because that's what she's actually doing in this picture here. It's like, and this is a card of abundance too, by the way, the Nine of Pentacles. It's like getting the fruits of your labor. I feel like that all of this energy you put in down here and over here, it's like you're going to get the fruits if you put down the burden of feeling like a victim almost. It's like feeling like other people will hurt you, because it's like you're coming to this new understanding that you and the other are one. That's what you have this potential to experience. I want to go into the immediate future now. And I don't know exactly, I don't have timing on how fast the immediate future is, but it seems really interesting because it looks like there are two energies. And I am seeing, it's like I feel like they're, sorry, I have to stand up and readjust, so. Okay, so I'm seeing you as this energy of the shaman, okay? And I'm actually clarified it with the shaman. So, the shaman is someone who sees the bigger picture. It's like, see how this eagle flies up, and it's like he can see, okay, he has this higher understanding of reality, right? And the energy field that is around us, the potential, and he can take the potential and bring it into the physical reality. It's like this higher understanding. He helps the world heal by this divine wisdom that he has and this spiritual power he has to harness these energies and help us to become better. And I'm seeing that as you. I feel like that by you doing this up here, where you're walking you're dropping those burdens of being like a victim in situations. By doing that, it's like you're embracing this knowledge this innate knowledge that you have about the one, Unus Mundus. And by doing that, it's like you are being the shaman. Okay? And I'm showing that the other energy that I got, like I said, is a shapeshifter. And that can be, like I said, this manipulative energy. It doesn't have to be, but that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Because we've got the 9 of Feathers with the Page of Shells and the 2 of Acorns reversed, okay? Okay, so I'm seeing both, like, that this person's energy could cause, like, anxiousness, anxiety, but it's like they put on this front of being, like, a loving person, but then change. They shapeshift. And I'm showing that it can cause you to lose, like, your focus here. Okay? But this message is like, if you can connect in these higher energies that I talked about with the one and being the shaman, it's like you have a different perspective, you're empowered, and you're able to, it doesn't even necessarily mean that this person is going to have a different, higher understanding. They might, but for the world, for the pattern that you're bringing into the world, it's like you're helping the people of the world be more enlightened, whether it's this specific individual you're dealing with or not. What is the shaman for Cancer? Let me get a couple clarifiers just to see what we get. What is the shaman for Cancer? Okay, we got the 3 of Wands. This is the new direction you're going in. I'm going to get one more. That. Anything else? Oh my goodness gracious. They just all fell out. Okay. Any more for the shaman, the 3 of Wands? But I'm showing, like, okay, 8 of Swords reversed. So it's like a new direction. You're no longer stuck. Because this 8 of Swords reversed, this is like you were, when you were in the desert, you were tied up, right? But you have realized that you're actually never tied up. It was that of something of your own creation, and you could see, like you're able to see now. It's like you saw, you could see. I'm going to get one more real quick, because you might be moving, or yeah. Let me get one more just to clarify. Like moving away from a situation, maybe. Well, I got King of Wands. King of Wands is someone who knows what they want. They take charge. You could be moving to or away from a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Let's find out more about this shapeshifter real quick. What is the shapeshifter? Shapeshifter for Cancer. The Empress. Could be a Taurus. It came out reversed. The Nine of Wands is at the bottom. This is like a final push, a defense, boundaries. What is this Nine of Feathers? I'm just going to get a few here. Nine of Feathers. What is the Nine of Feathers here for Cancer? We got the Page of Cups, okay? And the Page of Shells is here too, and that's the same card. What is the Page of Shells? I mean, they're the different tarot decks, but the same card. That makes sense. And the Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, holy cow. One more. What's the Two of Acorns? Because now I'm curious. I'm like, what is this? Oh my god, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So I'm showing that it's like, you're no longer confused. Like, it's like you can see things clearly. It's almost like, and you might be getting some kind of new, you're starting something new with, and it's like something that is from your heart, like your heart is really into it. So it could be a relationship, or it could be just a new way of living. But also, it's going to bring a lot of abundance with the Ace of Pentacles. And that Six of Swords is on the bottom of the deck that you had over here that you were hoping for in your subconscious. What is the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles? I want to know if there's anything else. But, you know what I'm almost kind of getting from this is that, like, you have realized, oh, wow. It's like we got the Knight of Wands and the Emperor. Okay, so what I'm getting is that it's like, I almost feel like you're the shapeshifter in this, and what I mean by that is it's like, okay, we got this shaman energy, right? Which is like learning how to harness these energies and bring them into this reality. You realize that you're all one with everything up here, okay? This is like the potential energy. And because you've realized this and you're able to bring what is like imagined into reality, and this is suggested with this card. See, he's imagining pigs flying up here, okay? And it's like you're shifting into this reality of like abundance almost. It's like you're becoming the emperor, and the Knight of Wands, you could have an emperor coming into your life, or you could be the emperor, but it's like you went from having lack to realizing how to shift into another reality of abundance, is what I'm seeing. Yeah, and it's like, and it could be, Yeah, I've got water and fire here. And I've got Aries and Taurus. Water, fire, Aries, Taurus, and the Aries was towards the beginning here. Oh, and Leo. Got Leo up there. So, but anyway, but I want to read this last card to you. Oh, I might just read the land because I'm going to run out of camera. Sorry, guys. Epsilon modulation, okay? You read the very end of that. I won't be able to read the whole thing because I'm going to run out of camera and I can't edit right now, so. It says, gather your energies and go within to regenerate. Let your actions match your inner rhythms rather than trying to force yourself to keep pace with the external cues. Commit to your own natural timing and pace. As you ground and connect to your center, you will realize your spiritual power to be at cause in any situation of concern. You have such goodness and light within you. Let go of shaming or blaming. Embrace spiritual beauty within. Okay? All right, so that's all I have for you. Remember, if you want to see more, subscribe. If you want a personal reading, there's information for that down below, as well as ways you can support the channel. So I will see you next time.